Hey, welcome back, and welcome to Module 4, where we'll create the header and footer for our site. In this lesson, we'll create a site-wide header template that'll appear on every page of the site. We'll first create a new header template as a starting point. I'm going to show you 3 ways you can do that. We'll tell Bricks to display this new template on all pages site-wide, and you'll learn how to use conditions to show or hide your header under certain conditions. And then in the lesson after this one, we'll attend to the actual design, including designing the nav menu for both desktop and mobile. Let's go. First job, we need to create a new header template. Now there are 3 ways you can do this in Bricks, depending on the situation. Within the Bricks editor, in the Bricks menu, that's in the main WordPress dashboard, and you can also save an existing section as a header template as well. Now, we already have the bare bones of a site-wide header here. This is the section we made in the last module where we aligned the 2 child items with flex space between, if you remember. And I want to reuse this section layout because there's no point in making it again, is there? So for this project, we're going to simply save this section as a new header template. And we'll do that shortly. However, let me quickly show you the other 2 options, which would both be great options if you were starting from scratch. So if you're already in the Bricks editor, like we are here, you just come up to the templates icon top right, as you've seen before, to open the template library. Click the plus icon to create a new template. And then here we'd fill in these fields like the name for the template and to tell Bricks it's the site header. I'm not going to go ahead and do that right now, but if you're already in the Bricks editor, this is how you'd create a brand new template from scratch in the templates library here. Now, the second method that I mentioned, if you happen to already be in the WordPress dashboard, you can also create Bricks templates there. You might remember from way back, that's in the Bricks menu. There's templates here, so I'll click into that. Add new, give it a title, header, or something equally obvious. And then over top right, in the template type dropdown, here's where you tell Bricks that this is a header template, as opposed to a footer or a single post or whatever. Now we'll be coming back to many of these other templates throughout this module. And then again, you just edit this template with Bricks and create your header design. This is just another way of achieving the same end result as the first method, it's just via a different interface. I personally prefer to create and edit templates from the Bricks editor. It's just a nicer experience. Anyway, let's get back to the page. We want to reuse our existing section here, so over in the structure panel, right-click the section. From the drop-down, choose Save as Template. Give it a name, header will be fine. Then under template type, choose header here. We don't have any template bundles, so ignore this. And then click Save as Template to save the section as a new header. Here it is in our library. By the way, this one here, if you recall, is the section template that you imported earlier in the course. We'll be looking more at how to use section templates later on. And here's the header template. Before we edit it, let's just click out of here a moment. I want to go back and delete the original section because we don't need that now. We've saved it as a separate template and it might get confusing. Actually, I'll quickly save that change before I come out to edit the header template. Okay, back into templates. To edit the new template, click Edit. As I said at the start, we're going to attend to the header design in the next lesson. But while we're here, let's tell Bricks where to show this header. To do that, you can hover and click Header Settings here. That opens the settings for this template over on the left. But just so that you know, to get to the template settings, anytime you come up to the Settings gear icon and then down into Template Settings. It's the exact same thing. Now here it says default templates are disabled. What does that mean? Well, you might remember way back at the start of the course, in the main Bricks settings, I turned default templates off. That stops Bricks automatically displaying your header template everywhere. You just have to set it manually instead. I personally prefer to control it myself. So under header location, we want ours at the top. You can choose left or right if you want to though, if you want your header displayed more like a sidebar, for example. You can set sticky header here with various controls that you can experiment with. These options are pretty good, although they're not amazingly comprehensive yet, but I do know that they're working on improving this area. But the bit we want is here, under conditions. So this is where you set where you want this header to display. You might remember a similar conditions panel when we created our theme styles back in Module 2. Okay, just add a new condition and select Entire Website. That's it. Of course, you can stack multiple conditions here if you wanted to. For instance, you could set the first one to display the header on the entire website, so that would be the general rule. But then you could add another condition below to set more specific exceptions to that general rule. Like, don't show the header if you're viewing a certain custom post type or a certain category. And you could even create 2 separate header templates for different purposes, both with their own set of conditions. The possibilities are endless, really. And populate content? We'll come back to that soon. Anyway, I'm going to save this template. And that's it for now. Now it's your turn. Here's a quick recap. So remember, you right-click the existing section that we made to save it as a new template. Then just give the new template a name and set it to be a header. Save it and edit it. And then when you're editing the header template, in the gear icon, under Template Settings and under Conditions, set the header to appear on the entire site. And don't forget to save your template. And next, we'll design the site-wide header, including some special attention for the nav menu. See you there soon.